today I'm going to be showing you how I organize all of my embroidery floss and any kind of craft thread I use for friendship bracelets. So let's go ahead and begin. The first thing that I picked up were some bobbins. I had a haul which I'll link down in the description below so you guys can check that out. But I picked up some bobbins because I thought these would be good for organizing the string, of course. So I'm just gonna go ahead and open up one of these packs. So it comes with a ring and then it comes up with 28 plastic bobbins. So I will have this, and then you're also, of course, going to need string, so I'll have all of this to organize. And then lastly, you're gonna need a container. Now I have a lot of these dividers. I'm going to be using these to separate colors from colors, or maybe different kind of like variegated thread and things like that. So I'm going to set all of these to the side, and now we've got an empty container. So the first thing you're going to do, because I'm putting all my string in a box, I'm actually not going to use this ring. But if you want to, like, you know, maybe that's like your most used string, you can put it on a ring or what have you. But I'm just going to take a bobbin. I'm going to take a string. This happens to be a new piece. And the string actually goes in like a loop like that. So if you put it on your wrist, it'll prevent any kind of like getting tied up. And I pulled the wrong thread, as you guys can tell. So you just want to find the one that's, there we go. And then you just pull that one. So start wrapping it up. So I just take one thread and loop it on there and just begin wrapping. There's one bobbin done and all of these to do. So I will be right back with you guys when this is all complete. Hey guys, so I'm still going through and wrapping up all of the string on the bobbins, as you guys can tell. This is how far I've come so far. I haven't had that much footage of me wrapping because usually I'm doing it at night, which is in horrible quality light and stuff like that. But so far it's just in this container, and this is all that I've gotten so far. Some of this has already been pre-wrapped, like it was in a container that I had a while back. I don't know, those ones are usually kind of crappy strings that were just left over from when my sister was doing string and stuff like that. So a lot of these are ones that I've been wrapping, so maybe like here's a couple ones that were like from other ones. Got some more bobbins still in here. I got some plastic dividers in here, so if I want to like sort these out by colors and things like that, I can. This is like a skein of string, like one skein, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But like, that's not a whole lot of string for a skein, you know, and I feel like I was kind of wasting the string if I was just, you know, because if I only got around 80, so that's like only 80 strings that I could wrap. So what I decided to do was instead, I'll just take at least 2 strings and wrap them on one bobbin. So that's what I started to do. So whether they're the same color or they're different, I just wrapped a whole bunch. And like the white, this is 4 skeins wrapped onto one. It's kind of ridiculous, but I mean, I'm saving bobbins that way because I'm not using them all up for one skein. So that's what I decided to do, and that's how most of them are. There's a couple that are still like 1 string skeins. Alright, hey guys, I'm back, and the daylight is slowly fading away, so I'm really gonna quickly try to film this video for you and finish up. Alright guys, so this is the final product. I organized it as best as I possibly could. So I have this leftover darts container that used to contain some of the bobbins that I had inherited from my sister. And so the struggle with one hand trying to open a container. I can't do it. Okay. So this is a big enough container to definitely fit about no, not 40. Probably like 30 to 40 bobbins or so. So I thought this would be perfect just for variegated colors because, to be honest, I'm probably not going to use variegated at all. I might use it for just like a simple pattern bracelet where I'm not actually doing any kind of character design. Alright guys, so I just finished up, and what had happened was I ran out of the bobbins. Like, I left 2 just in case for anything, and I started making these paper bobbins, which I basically just folded paper in half, cut it down, and then I made 2 slits in it for this. So they actually work perfectly. I'm really surprised. Now, I wouldn't recommend this if you're going to have a lot of bobbins and string to start wrapping up, but it's perfect if you just need to do a couple. Me, on the other hand, I had to do probably at least 20 of these, and I could only fit these in. Out of the 20 that came from the 150 pack, I was only able to get 11 in. I had 9 left over still, but as you can see, they'll look pretty good. So I'm really quickly just gonna go ahead and organize this in color, and I will be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. So this is basically what it looks like. After sorting it in rainbow order, I realized I had basically 5, like basically an open spot. So I went ahead and wrapped a couple more. I was able to wrap 5 more little bobbins, and I have not seen any kind of tutorial for the bobbin that I make, so I'm actually going to show you guys really quickly just in case you're interested. So let's go ahead and begin. So now I'm going to show you how to make the DIY paper bobbin. So take a piece of paper and go ahead and fold it in half so it's going into like a hamburger style fold. Doesn't have to be perfect. Then from here, you want to go ahead and fold it like that. Looks like that. Then fold it so it like shrinks down, like instead of folding it like hot dog style, I fold it hamburger style. Like that. And then go ahead and fold it in hot dog style. Gotta make sure those are really nice creases. Okay. Again, mine doesn't look perfect. And then just go ahead and fold that for a hamburger style. And there you go. So it's very long, like as you can see. Even if you were to try to stick this in, it's way too big. So you will have to either you can take a bobbin and then measure it up to cut it, or just experiment. But I'm just gonna take my bobbin, put it on top for measurements, and then you can even stick it in, see if it fits. I'm gonna cut mine down a little bit because it is a little big. Okay. As you can see, it fits pretty well. So now I'm just gonna make the slit, kind of cut it at an angle. Like that. Repeat on the other side. And they don't have to be super deep, but try to cut through the whole entire paper. If your scissors aren't strong enough, then split this in half, then cut it, and then cut the other one, and then it should be okay. This is how you make a DIY paper bobbin. And as you can see, they just fit in really well. I'll just show you this one. And if you're wondering, well, it's coming apart, do you have to glue it? if you want to, you can glue it, but because you have this wrapped, just wrapping it itself will actually keep it together. And you want to make sure that you're cutting on the open side, not on the bent side, because if you cut on the bent side, this whole thing will fall apart. So there you guys go. I hope you enjoyed this DIY paper bobbin. And let's go ahead and get back to the rest of the string. So there you guys go. That is how I wrap all of my embroidery floss and craft thread. This was an extremely long video. This probably took me just about a week to film. Not like actually filming, but wrapping all of the string and making all the bobbins. This took so many hours, guys, and not to mention that I still have another almost 150 skeins left to wrap, about 130, so that's still a lot of string to wrap, but that is basically all I'm gonna wrap for right now. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys!